You fucking meatballs!
Why, hello.
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 We're missing a panini.
I like paninis.
He signed up, right? Yeah, he did.
I'm gonna just suggest invite a couple people.
Who is Bam? Bayam.
Not one of mine.
Is that Chid?
It is.
Can we try and make some sense to the raid groups?
You can.
Gladly.
Because for me, they're all just green boxes.
That's an option in settings if you want colors to show up.
Yeah, I just turned on class colors. Oh, that reminds me, I was gonna put the nameplate out on.
We have so many ranged.
Don't tell them yet. They'll start going melee.
Just gonna give the melee healers Wind Fury Totem then.
Really? Tanks and melee healers get it?
I think so.
Wow. Uh-oh. I installed these nameplates and they're not working. Never mind, I'm an idiot.
Time to go. Not yet. It's clickable, but who do you talk to exactly?
There's a
Never
mass of
mind.
people on top of it.
Yeah. Look for the mummy guy.
The mummy guy.
That's a way to put it. All right, it's open.
The ethereal?
Is he not wrapped in cloths? You know, like a mummy? This boss hasn't been up for testing before, right?
Correct.
Okay.
It did kind of sound like when I was reading the abilities, it kind of sounded like the other one we tested, but I guess it's different.
The second one up is the one that we had like 2 pulls on, I think.
Yeah, it was one of the ones that was available when a bunch of them were.
Yeah.
So, looks like the heroic mechanic, it's going to do a charge like the first boss of Forgotten Experiments or like Call, depending on your point of reference. It's going to leave permanent puddles that get cleared with one of the other mechanics. When they are cleared, they explode into, I'm assuming it's going to be like balls. And honestly, there's don't look like that many other mechanics.
Yeah, it just looks like run.
And they need to get cleared, it looks like, with beams that target DPS at certain points.
Well, that's how you drop the puddles, right?
Oh, there's a charge, and it leaves an echo, and then beams target DPS, and they can clear the echoes and turn them into puddles with the beam, from what I'm reading.
I don't. Where are you seeing the beam?
Whatchamacallit?
Oh, decimate.
Yeah.
So
And
shattering sweep is what I was seeing. It destroys them.
Yeah, and
So
when he
we
goes
pro-
mid phase, he does them all.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like fuck, I'm blanking on the boss name, but where we want to clear all of them or as many as possible before the shattering sweep happens, like Taros. We want to remove all the things before the shattering sweep, where the shattering sweep just does so much damage, breaking all the things that we all die. For the tank mechanic, I don't know. We'll try taunting in the middle of it and see if we can avoid taking what is that, 15 million physical damage? I mean, that's not that bad. Maybe that's just what you're supposed to take. I also don't have add-ons, so I'm not doing a slash pull.
Just have to do it the old way.
Yep, I'm gonna count it down to voice. As soon as I figure out where the personal resources play is to turn off. Oh, somebody did. What's the slash command for that?
I just clicked it from the raid UI, the side panel thing.
Oh, I crashed.
Well, off to a great start. Okay. So that was almost livable. Resmi? Okay, that was much more livable. So this is definitely not a one tank encounter. Good to know.
I immediately crashed when I logged back in. I'm trying to clear cache. See if that helps.
Also try disabling any add-ons that you got. Sometimes those can crash on beta.
Where the hell's the button to just... No, never mind.
It is pretty impressive how long you can just limp on this boss. Because I died at like 90% boss HP.
Protected.
Also, while I was dead, I googled it and apparently it is slash countdown. This is a test. Yeah, okay.
Is it only 3 seconds or?
No, I
Okay. I was about to say.
I do not care about damage right now. So there is a log up. I posted the link. Let me just double check that it's working correctly. It is. All right, cool.
Things just aren't meant to be. I'll keep disabling shit.
Wait, so are you crashed or are you here?
I'm still crashed.
Okay.
I re-crashed.
Let me see. The next time you see, hit me with a GS.
We don't have one of those.
Oh, wow. I bet we can alternate annihilation and my own defensives. What's this sticky image we're taking? Is that all the images of the map?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just for people getting hit, right?
Yeah.
Does the simulchronous damage
Protected.
have? Oh, never mind. It says it right there. 10-yard range. Okay.
We wiped.
That is 75% of our damage taken is from the pulsing of those.
So just don't be near them.
Yeah. How's it looking, Kate?
I only can tell if we're in combat. And then I instantly crash. But I've disabled even more add-ons. We'll see.
Okay.
$7 million damage taken per second from that simulacrum.
Gone
I'm
again?
going to scream. Yeah. I have an idea.
Right. So I need actual plans for it. Unfortunate. Okay. Next time you see him casting Expose, Herix, I want you to time dilation me.
They're the other brewmasters.
AAVB CD. So now. Nope. I should check the overlay on that. Wipe it up. This is very difficult to test with only one tank. Babs, can you play Brewmaster?
Protected.
I can also swap prod if we need.
Okay. Whoever is set up for it, somebody swap so we can actually pull while Kate figures out they're crashing.
Yeah, I don't have any stuff set up for Master.
Alright, so Agnar can go. Prot.
Just have to really quickly put some talent points in because apparently they reset some of them.
Let me know when you're ready.
I think I am good. Yep.
Ah, I figured it out. I wrote the client crasher.
Assuming we swap like in between exposes. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think one person takes both exposes and the other person takes the final hit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Something like that. I'm gonna try and drag us away from where those images are. Grab it. Oh, goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Six
still have the
said
debuff from the
overkill.
previous time.
I see. Okay. So maybe we're intended to take the whole combo.
I think, well, I taunted in between exposes the last time, so
Like, it's
Yeah,
definitely livable with a cooldown.
It's very easily livable. That was CP and dampen. My HP didn't move.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does swap if you taunt during the cast.
Yeah. I did not end up with the debuff, so I assume somebody else did. Oh, it looks like Kate probably did.
I took the phase lunge.
Yeah. There's a shatter.
I'll take the phase lunge this time. Yeah, so that puts pierce defenses on me.
So those permanent puddles. Why?
So that probably means we need to start in a corner there and kind of
Yeah.
rotate around it.
Yeah, drop it behind us probably. And then move forward, kind of like Smolderon movement.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah, because the phase lunge debuff only increases damage from phase lunge.
It also hit everyone, right? So
No,
many
no,
little
no. The
dwarves.
different mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Phase blades does hit anyone in the path.
Oh, I rolled off, but we'll walk over it. Okay, so Agnar, you can go back to DPS.
Okie dokie.
Real quick, I'm gonna check if you can dodge the tank, the phase lunge. Yeah, you can dodge phase lunge.
It does a dodge debuff application.
No, but it means that if you could force dodge it, you wouldn't need a
Yeah.
cooldown.
Yeah.
So here's what we're going to do. We are going to start over here at Skull. Everybody's going to be positioned behind the boss. Boss is going to come over here where I'm jumping. And
protected.
When the phase lunge comes out, if you get the arrow, take it to the edge. If you don't get the arrow, you move to the side. When the decimation happens, if you get the beam, you come break adds. If you don't get the beam, you just don't move. Once we've broken adds, we'll take a step forward, we'll repeat the process. Just like Smolderon puddles, just a little bit spread out. Make sense? A bunch of you are on the wrong side of the boss. Phase blades to the edge. Okay. We should have decimation soonish. There's decimation. Okay. Awesome. Move up into the next position. Okay, we can work with that. There's decimate lines. We got most of them, that's fine. Shattering sweep. I don't know if being on the boss does things if somebody wants to test it. Looks like Babs live, so it's probably fine.
It ate through my karma.
Okay. Can AABBCD get an external on the next expose? Decimation soon. Get the arrows to the ads. Good enough. At the very least, if you get the arrows, don't hit the race.
I have crashed.
Okay. Get these arrows
Protected.
out to the side of the room. Good work with that. Watch your feet. Shatter. Okay, what do people want to try?
Jumping off the edge with Shet. The standard.
Probably if immunes stop the echoes from forming.
Okay. That one's going to be hard to bait.
I mean, we just wait and see if
We
it.
should just.
Yeah, go ahead. No more DPS. Stop DPS. I would like to
Protected.
see what happens if you put it in an existing puddle. Like, can you just continue going back into previous puddles?
You have to drop the spirit thingies in there.
Yeah.
This is a lot of damage for stopping damage.
Time dilation almost saved me. Almost. Go ahead and jump off. There's a couple things to try. We want to try putting images in old puddles. We want to try jumping off the edge and then like gliding back on,
Protected.
or disengaging back on, whatever your way of getting back on is. We want to try immuning the image formation, especially if you're like an early one in it. Does it behave like the shield on the Forge boss and Neltharis? Is it going to prevent everybody from getting it? So the one that we can guarantee control is putting it in previous puddles. So we'll go ahead. We'll make sure we get that tested. Other than that, like if you're an evoker or something, do try jumping off. Evoker, monk, hunter. We don't have any hunters. But like if you get it and you're a monk, you can try jumping off and let's see, where's the kill plane? Kill plane is pretty far down, so you've got a pretty nice window to do the thing. All right. Let's go again.
Owie. Slow ass tanks.
Should have played a rogue.
Lines to the edge. If you're an evoker, try jumping off. I'm not sure if you were off at the time it landed, but it's right on the edge. Decimation. Okay. Next set of images, I want you to try dropping them in those puddles. Images, try dropping them in puddles. Oh, here's a question I have. Does the decimation line go behind you? Is it like Starcraft where it stops at you?
When I had it last, it seemed like
Decimation.
Decimation. Try breaking these. Okay, we are getting a new puddle inside that. Shatter's happening.
Huh?
A lot of damage from that. But I am deed. Somebody go stand in the overlap there and see if you get ticked twice.
I don't think so.
All right, perfect. Die again. Bye.
have we posted logs already?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Thanks.
Decimate does go through you.
Okay. So you can stand in front of a thing without having to stand in the puddle itself.
Yep.
Protected.
So let's try this. Gonna drag the boss. I'm gonna use this line. The boss is gonna stand here on skull. I want images going back to X. You see this line that I'm on? Just like use this line as a reference point. If you do not have the line or decimation, then you should be to the side. Like treat it like wings. You should be on the left wing or the right wing, and the boss's tail should be clear except for the lines and the decimation. So everybody come over here. Get set up. So you see these wings on the floor, these spider legs, be outside the spider legs. So like on this side of the spider leg. Instead of on the X. Am I confusing people?
Mechanics
So we
go
want to have a
towards
lane
X.
clear.
So you should only be, you see the space in between these two spider legs. You should only be here if you have the red arrow or the blue arrow. If you have the red arrow, you take it to the red X. As you don't have to like be on it because I don't know that we want you all stacking, but you take it back there. If you get the blue arrow, you just have to be in line to hit the stuff. Does the Captain's Flirt, what's it called? Phase Blades. It's 2 million damage. I assume that, so it says it's 2 million damage to anyone in his path. I assume that if you all pixel stack, it's going to hit you for 2 million damage 3 times, so 6 million.
You can also get hit by 2 different decimates too.
Yeah.
But if you do like Huntsman stacking, like where you're like next to each other, that should work.
Yeah, that's a good reference, Huntsman. So in this case, the things we're trying to hit are the phase images back here, and we're using the Huntsman things to hit them.
So the people with the lines just need to be like there and well, one more. So you're not hitting each other.
I don't think it's gonna like one shot you with multiple decimates, unlike Huntsman. So lines come out pretty quick. Be ready. Lines are out. If you don't have lines, get away from them. Okay, boss is coming back here. We should have decimates soon. It might be arrows first, though.
I ripped. You'll need something extra on this one.
Decimates.
Actually, I could do it.
I can take this. I don't have the debuff.
Okay.
So somebody dropped a thing on us there because they were behind the boss. And that means that when we broke it, okay, we have a ton of images now. Okay, so maybe this doesn't work unless people are really precise with positioning to not get hit by that. Decimates. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you could do that if not for the fact that people getting clipped. Just kind of breaks the whole thing immediately.
Yo, Eisen.
Hey, Fun.
Is this heroic testing?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm logging in.
Cool.
Be a little bit.
Oh, I should not have told it.
Even then, even if it's a little bit cringe, you probably still are fine.
I think this strat would be better if they infinitely spread like Magmarax or something.
Yeah. Without that, it's just kind of doing a lot of extra work. So I guess the idea was you would mostly never have to move. You would only have to move if you got one of the lines, right? Let's,
Right.
Protected.
Why? All right, we don't have any tanks, so go ahead and wipe it up. So I guess the idea is like, if we make. Oops.
For what it's worth, you could still do a very similar thing where you only use one to break when going around the outside edge.
Yeah.
You like stack them in the corner, and you shoot one along the edge, and the rest just don't matter. You could shoot them off the edge.
The thing with that is everybody's moving all the time, which
Yeah.
is maybe just perfectly fine.
Well, I think no matter what, you're going to have.
And I think some of this is like we don't have weak auras for getting targeted and stuff like that. It might even be a private aura. Let me check.
Protected.
I can see arrows over other people's heads.
Right, but that doesn't mean it's not a private aura.
Yeah. Pretty sure the other 3 people hit me.
Yeah, you kind of want to make sure you're in a square-ish, not a line.
It's not like private aura. So the thing I was thinking, I want to give this one more shot, and I'll go back to doing it the other way because the other way just worked. If you do not have an arrow, you are on this side of the wall of markers, just 100% of the time. Agnar, get over here. You're on this side of the wall of markers. That includes you, melee. We will face the boss away. So the boss will be facing over here. Melee can be on star and not get clipped. If you have an arrow, you come through the wall, you come over here, and that's that. We're going to try that one more time. Upi. Awuga. Phase blades. UB, you're still in the bad spot.
Good.
We should get decimate soon. Good. The next lines are going to go stand in those puddles over the near the X marker. Make sure you're not in the way, Rosem. Phase blades, go stand in the puddles. Go stand in the puddles. You don't have to get in the puddles when you're going out with the blue ones, but that did work. Dodge. Okay, we should get more red arrows soon. Right after this tech mechanic. Red arrows into the puddles. We have a bunch of bad ones that are on the pile because someone didn't move.
Protected.
Alright, we should have blue arrows soon. Right after this. There's blue arrows, break the things. Okay, we're going to be forced to move because of that bad bait, but... Oh, that's really early.
Arrows.
Same exact setup here. So
Yeah.
people are going back again. Never mind.
We'll be okay. We'll be okay. I don't think we actually had a bad one get clipped there, so...
I don't see one.
Good. Decimate. I think we're getting the mass break next because he's at like 100 energy. So right after this, I think we get Shatter. Yeah. Okay, reset positioning. The red lines, red arrows are going over there where I pinged. Red arrows over here. Oh, we're gonna have some bad ones. Yeah. Do your best with the decimates.
Do we want to kill or do we want to try again?
We are not gonna kill yet. Go ahead and stop damage. Do the I want to see the decimates, and then we'll jump off. Kate, I also have an idea. So I want to see if this taunt immunes them. So let's say that I have the phase, whatever it's called, debuff, so I can't take a second one. I taunt for the physical one, take both of those, and then you taunt back and you take the phase debuff. And you can sit there with the phase debuff, take the first 2 exposes, and then I taunt for the phase hit, and then the phase hit is not doing nearly as much damage.
Oh, so one person accumulates all the phases?
No. So like, think of it kind of like that's not Magmarex, Volcaros, where like the person with the debuffs, one person accumulates the exposed debuffs right at the tail end, and the other person taunts and gets the phase. So like on the first one, whoever gets
someone accumulates the fizz, and okay, I see.
Yeah, so like on the first one, neither of us have it. So let's say it's me. I take both exposes, you taunt the tank, like phase burst. And then you take the next 2 exposes and I taunt the phase burst. And we go back and forth like that.
Protected.
How did that positioning actually feel? Were you guys able to pretty much just turret, or is there?
It felt very easy.
Yeah, it was literally just stand there.
Like, my intuition was that it was going to be like the Magmarex thing, where you mostly just sit there and turret on heroic if we do it like this. And the only real downside is if somebody messes up the bait, then we're forced to move, but we can just rotate around the room, and range can kind of, instead of having to be over here, range can sit in mid and move through the boss like that if they would prefer. And then literally range just never have to move except for doing the lines.
Seems reasonable.
Does anybody have other positioning things they want to try? Or other mechanic interaction things, anything like that? All right, we're going to just run this back, Flem, because I think you missed it. You are staying on this side of the line of markers unless you get a red arrow or a blue arrow. If you get a red arrow or a blue arrow, you come towards the X marker. If it's a red one in particular and there's puddles over here, you stand in the puddles.
Got it.
Here's red lines. We should have arrows to dodge. Taunt.
I did. I did not. Stupid.
Here's blue lines. Good. We're gonna get, I think, arrows in the red lines. Red lines, take them into the puddles. Beautiful. Okay, arrows and blue lines. Good job. Arrows. And shatter. This is a good spot for personal. Reset positioning. We do it again. Red lines. arrows and then blue lines.
Protected.
Red lines. You are so lucky you were the last one, Agnar.
Calculated.
Blue line. Shatter. Alright, does anybody else have other stuff they want to test? You ready for red lines? Red lines. Dodge. Blue lines. Where's the DPS?
I'm just gonna kill, right?
Yeah, I don't have anything else to test, so we can start looking at the next boss. This is like, honestly, the only thing I have to say about this fight is they probably need to keep you from just going into the blue lines.
Yeah, they're just going to bump the damage 500%.
Or make it so, like, if you put it in the blue lines, it explodes badly or something. Like the rat shot kind of thing, where you just don't put it in a blue.
Not a bad fight for the third fight.
Are they still gonna be called flight stones?
Valor stones.
It's Valor Storms.
Ah.
Yeah. Because it's Valor.
Wow, that's so cool.
I would like there to be a little bit more to do it if you don't get an arrow.
Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be how that fight gets played.
Where is this boss in the raid? I haven't.
Number 3.
3? Yeah, okay.
So it's not like impossible for that to be the strat, because it's also definitely something where if somebody messes up moving an arrow, you just cannot do that strat, right? You end up with a bunch of images in the raid where you're trying to just AFK, and that's no good.
Well, that could always be the mythic mechanic, is that you can't double up. Like they could always just make that a mythic specific.
So I put up a 10-minute timer. If you want to go bio, go grab a drink, whatever, it's a good time. I'm going to start looking at what the next fight is.
What's this timer?
It's
Oh, it's a.
10 minutes.
Oh, is
It's
that
the
a
thing
fight
you
timer?
literally just said out loud.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm just learning how to use the slash countdown thing. Because I'm playing with one add-on.
It's the future of the past.
Alright, next
Oh,
boss being tested is Silken Court.
What hunter spec is gonna make me do the top damage?
which is second to last boss.
Probably none, because all of them are bugged right now.
Well, details is bugged for BM because it's not picking up Animal Companion.
Oh my god, I have to set my marksman bars up. Fuck.
It's probably survival right now.
Let's go. Oh, love to hear that.
It looks like Arcane's going to be the best hunter spec, honestly.
That's true. I was
The
always
best
a
hunter
Arcane
spec
hunter
is
player.
kick all hunters.
It's not that details isn't picking up Annual Companion, it's that like Blizzard doesn't even pick it up properly.
That's why we don't play BM.
Hooray!
Boss is still buffed when it's dead.
Oh damn, that's true.
You know, I kept up with Kate and damage. I'm okay with that. We're not going to talk about 20% of it being passive sources.
Only 20? Wow, they made Brewmaster really good now.
More like they nerfed all of the cantrip effects into oblivion.
It's actually more than 20%, but you know.
Yeah, I'm just pressing random fucking buttons. PTR.
I'm pushing. Actually, I should look before I open my mouth. How good was that? Oof. Never mind. I'm not saying anything.
So I'm looking back at the pull that I tanked. Looks like phase lunge is reflectable.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
For now.
Kate, are
Yeah,
you
for now.
playing 3-second blackout kick?
Yep. My talents are turbo fucked. When I logged in, I had some very sus talents from testing.
Yeah. I was looking at it going, 16 CPM on blackout kick. That seems impractical to do.
Yeah, I looked at that and was like, what? And then I realized what happened.
Yeah. I had that happen on retail. I did a raid on my retail monk after a patch and had Falm talented like an idiot.
But Falm is actually looking like it's pretty good right now.
Hey, that's neat.
Unfortunately.
So we can just slam blackout kick more.
Yep. It helps that the tier set benefits so much from extra blackout kicks.
Oh yeah.
And there's so much stacking of keg smash damage right now.
I so you just like hit those two buttons?
Uh-huh.
It would help if I were not wearing scaled up greens.
You can go full on Legion cast
Hell
sequence macro.
Yeah.
With Falm and Shadow Pan. Because you just are stacking all the kick smash multipliers. And there are a very large number of those right now.
Oh boy, the text on the overview of Silken Court is something.
Shared HP bosses, hell yeah.
Good sock try.
Hey, Whisper.
Yo.
What's your favorite ice cream?
I like anything with peanut butter. Big fan. Also like a bit of texture, something crunchy like Rocky Road. I like those little chunks; those are good. But I don't really have a favorite per se.
Okay, so phase 1, the main thing is the scarab boss is going to do a charge. If it hits a wall, we die. Well, we don't die. You die. The non-tanks die. And honestly, that number, you could probably DR it, but we're not going to. Because what you're supposed to do is have him charge through 2 binding web strands. You get binding webs from the other boss who puts out web bombs. And if you go to the center of the web bomb, it explodes, I assume, removing the web. But if 2 people go in together, they are bound together. And you're going to use that web to, like, clothesline the other boss.
From the top rope?
Well, you are the top rope.
I am? Nice.
That's how I'm reading it. Makes sense.
So there's a thing where, like, if you move more than 30 yards apart, the web breaks, which I think we don't want to do unless we end up with too many binding webs. Oh, and the second boss on this looks like not tanked. Maybe you're supposed to have a tank take it.
Both are tanked.
Well, it does the fucking Dryad thing from Council of Dreams, where it just jumps around.
Yeah, it does like a little spit thing.
Yeah,
and we need to keep them stacked the best we can.
Hawk too.
And then we need to dispel the insect
Yes.
swarms on it.
Yeah, so I actually kind of think they want us to not stack them so that it's easier to dispel the insect swarms onto the boss when we need it.
Yeah,
There's a
we
little
keep
bit of
mailing
duck
the
stuff
charge.
going on here where we want to have, when we transition into the intermission, we want to have 3 stacks that we can dispel onto Takaj immediately. It might not be immediate. We might have to break the shield first. I'm not sure. But I believe the way you're supposed to stop Shatter Existence. Well, okay, there's Shatter Existence. Maybe there's something with the webs there that's not clear from the tooltip that we do instead. There's the second transition, where Takaj casts Cataclysmic Entropy that I believe, need to interrupt with the bug swarms. Oh wait, is Stinging Swarm even a phase 1 mechanic? It is not. Okay, so there's no Stinging Swarms until phase 2. Cool. So the transition from phase 1 to phase 2 must just have like a remove the webs or something. Or just get out of the webs and you break the shield.
Wait, Eisen, don't pull. I'm not ready.
Bye, Volkavod. It looks like the only real tank swap is, I guess there's this probably stacking poison bolt damage.
You swap both, but you swap on the big dude's caps.
Right, yeah. Although, I guess we'll see how frequently do you cast it. You could definitely take 2, probably 3. Because it's only 7 million, and I have 7 million, not counting stagger. Where'd
but
Phlegm
it's the
go?
same sort of thing as on this boss, where the faster swap is just easier. Well, it's not a faster swap; it's an offset swap. But whatever.
Yeah.
It's up.
Okay.
Divisive.
Phlegm.
Your favorite Maroon 5 song?
Maroon 5?
Yeah,
I could not name a single Maroon 5 song.
but you've heard all of them.
Loved.
Yeah, I've heard them all. I could not name them.
Waiting on Word Up, Actol, Exemplary, and Harix? Maybe Babs?
I crit aired. I'm just coming back in.
Okay. And we're gonna pull this without like trying to figure out who's getting what. We in phase 1 we are gonna need to get binding webs on some people in order to stop the boss. And it looks like kind of the conceit is we're gonna do phase 1, we only have to deal with the charge. We're gonna do phase 2, we only have to deal with the dispels. And then in phase 3, we have to deal with both. How's that progress looking, Bebs?
Blue barring in.
What is that class tree? That is disgusting.
What?
It's the shaman class tree.
What about it?
You have no talents in the bottom 2 rows.
No. What would I want from there?
That's what I'm saying. That is disgusting.
They're all fucking awful.
I feel like that's a very solid design where you just actively avoid all of your capstones.
I'm here. Let's go.
It's only been like that for 2 years.
Avoid all capstones, still out DPS the raid. Yep.
I mean,
Get
Monk
owned.
has just been like that
Gonna cry.
all expansion.
Problem?
Actually, word up, we will cry about it.
I will pretend to listen.
I'll let you get to 2 or something.
Here's Call the Swarm. Oh, there's a frontal. Watch it. Oh, you get impaled. Actually, did he impale into TGC, or is that just
Yeah.
the? Here's the charge. We're supposed to have a binding web for this. Let me just stand in and see what happens. That did not stop him.
Oh my goodness.
Someone
Yeah,
come
no.
over here real quick. Orange bar, come visit me. We're gonna try and
You run over the circle and then you
and
get
somebody
a bite.
else has to be in the thing, and you get it. Okay, let's die.
So it's we play Red Rover.
Yeah, except we need 2 Red Rover teams.
Got it.
So we're gonna do our Red Rover teams. We're
Protected.
gonna have one team be Orange Bar, and
Bam.
Sure,
Here's
Orange Bar and Bam, and then the other one is going to be Hendry and Nimel. So your job is to get the binding rope, and you keep that. You have a circle. When he does the charge, you want to not be in the charge. Oh, Bam says you won't be here in 20 minutes. So
Wow.
that
Classic.
means let's do Orange Bar and Toby. It's orange people and purple people. So the first ones will be orange, second ones will be purple. If they go at the same time, I don't know, figure shit out. Let me see. Orange, purple, easy. Yeah, let's try it again. All right, here's ads, and then we're getting a frontal. Frontal. Web bombs. So, there's multiple outs, so orange team and purple team, go get your bombs.
Henry, you ready? Going left.
The charge is about to happen. You need to cross the thing with your thing. Hey, we did it.
Did it.
That's a cool mechanic.
I like that.
Ooh, he takes more damage too.
It takes 50% more.
They share health, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the same piece again. There's no reason to swap in Heroic from what I saw.
Henry,
Here's ads, then frontal. Ooh, beautiful frontal bait. And we should get the charge soon.
Let's go, Toby.
Oh, nope, we're trans. Oh, yeah, okay. Toby, I'm with you, Toby. Oh, I fucked it up. Goodbye.
How many? We
Just
lost.
heal
We
through
reduced
it.
5 people.
I think we still got 1 rope. It looks like it does.
Reduce damage. Yeah.
Okay. We can double check that. It's also just like on the cusp of livable. If you mess it up. We have transitioned. Okay, here's Shadow Existence. Don't get hit by the web things. They explode. And they explode in the order that they went out, it looks like. So this is a Final Fantasy mechanic.
I
You
was about to say.
figure out which one is going to explode last, and you stand in it. And we got to break this shield. It looks like there's not really a timer. Maybe she eventually like does all of them at once.
It's like Soul Render.
Yeah. This is a big fucking shield.
That's the timer. As the other boss comes back up.
Oh, but it still goes off, so it still finishes its current cycle.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting more strands of reality. Don't get hit by those. Here's Takaj moving. We should be getting debuffs out. Yeah. So everybody got pulled here. I think we just get out of it.
You break your strings.
All right, I have a stinging swarm.
There's a fixated.
Stinging swarms are permanent on us, but 12 seconds on the boss. Boss is teleporting. All right, we need to do 3 dispels onto the boss now. Dispel me again. We did not do it.
Ouchie.
Okay, so that's kind of like the 9. Remember that? Where you're trying to dispel it all onto one person. In this case, our 4th person is the boss. So we probably don't want to bring the big boss or the scarab boss over to that, because it's going to make it much harder to get the dispels onto the boss. Are any of the healers comfortable calling dispels? Sounds like a new, but this is a pretty chill tank fight, so I can just call it. I'm not going to call who is doing the dispels. I'm going to call who to dispel. And the way it's going to work is like this. I'm going to call your name. That's your cue to go stand on the Takaj boss. That one. And the healers just, either you call it when you're on top of it, or the healers just watch and they do it. During that part, we will have a noob away from Takaj so that it is easier. If you are not one of the ones that is, like, I have not called your name, you should not be near Takaj at that point in the fight. Let me real quick check if we actually, how much damage we actually took from that charge.
3.86 mil, 4 mil, somewhere in there.
It looks like it was still the full damage. It's just that we happened to be topped. Most of us just lived it. All right, let's go again. Oh, word up. Here's a use for your talents. Poison cleansing hitting works.
Oh, hot
Yeah,
diggity.
word up.
Utility.
Yeah, the only shaman in this raid.
Frontal. Break out the impaling spikes. Okay. Orange team, purple team, get your stuff done. Orange team's good. I don't see purple team with it yet. Boss is burrowing. He's going to charge. Don't follow Takaj. Hit a noob. He's taking more damage.
Wait, why did he get just stunned after one of them?
I don't know, maybe it's a tick rate thing, or maybe there was a third one there. Or maybe he doesn't remove the one for the second one he hits. Alright, here's ads and frontal. Teams get set up. We should get charged soon. So orange team, purple team get set up. Orange team's good. Where's purple? Purple team's good. Hell yeah. Yeah, he just like didn't break one of those, but that's okay. Y'all can break it yourselves now. We should be transitioning soon. Takaj is near full energy, so I'm not going to bother moving the boss. Takaj is transitioning. So, for this intermission, you want to find the first one, stand next to it. Once it explodes, move into its spot. Move. Just like that. Rinse and repeat.
It's a very tough for such a big target.
So we can stack through the first one. We just don't want to stack.
Yeah, when the boss, so this is going to be like the second void teleport. We don't want to drag a noob over. So Strands of Reality, don't get hit. Void Step, this one, she's going to pull us to her, I think. Yeah, but Vortex. So we get out, and we break our lines. We need to kill the scarabs. Boss will teleport again soon. Alright, boss is void stepping. First to spell, James Shaman. Everybody else get away from Takaj. Dispel James. Okay. Next is Hex, Exemplary. Next is Ubi. We didn't get it. I can't see that debuff on the boss. Let me see what the log says.
It looked like it only had one when we wiped.
Protected.
It's called Stinging Swarm, right? So when we dispelled, somebody dispelled Herix. That just went, no, oh, that went to Agnar. Okay. When James got dispelled, that went to Hex. And when Ubi got dispelled, that went to like Awuga or something.
Well, everyone should just be on a noob and away from him completely. And
Yeah,
like the
Blue
boss was on
dispel
a
need to be
wall.
like right between his legs.
Yeah. So we ended up with 2 stacks there, but just didn't get it right. So yeah. We'll do that again. We can technically start as soon as the ads start dying, and that might be a mythic thing, but maybe we could try it. I don't know. Let's just pull again and see how it goes.
Hello? What?
Here's
We're
Bugs.
just hanging out over here for a little bit. No, we're gonna move this time.
All right, orange team and purple team get set up.
Toby's linked with James.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah,
the block.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, as long as we have 2, so it's okay. Just make sure you know what's up. Yeah, that works. And oh, the boss jumped away. All right, teams can start setting up. We have a bunch of time left still, so no rush. All right, go ahead and start setting up in earnest now. Pilot Swarm is like basically your queue. Frontal. I see both teams set up. Okay. There's the charge. Hell yeah. Okay, we push shortly after this. Did your debuff just naturally reset, Kate?
Yep.
Nice. Alright, we are in the intermission. Don't get hit. Alright, we're phasing after this. Alright, so the first void step, we get pulled, and we want to break our lines. Then we get adds that we have to kill as quickly as we can. And then we're going to do dispels. Void step 1. So this is the breaks. We get gripped. And break.
After the circle, everyone should move into it. Because boss, we need to be over here towards the wall.
Get away from the middle. Frontals. Alright. Boss is teleporting. First dispel is going to be Snow. Snow, dispel yourself on the boss. Next is Babs. Next is Rav.
Protected.
Babs.
It went back to melee.
Dispel Babs. We didn't get it.
That's quick.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of wondering if we should start in advance.
Did he
We
get it
just
while
had revival
early, right?
that. We can
Did it
just
jump back to me while I was rolling
Protected.
out?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, we could try reviving. I'm not sure how it's going to behave with revival, but we can certainly try it.
If she's the closest one to all three of them, so if they like make kind of a triangle around her,
Yeah.
and then you just rival or whatever, that should do it, right?
Oh, we actually lost stacks because the second and third debuffs jumped to another person. So our first stack that we got on the boss successfully went away. Yeah, so the Snow Dispel went on the boss. But none of the other ones did until the very end. So you have to, like, you cannot be... We have a nice big graphic in the middle. You cannot be there when we're doing that. You have to be out of it before the boss teleports. When I call that second teleport, you must evacuate the area. I'm going to put down some markers. So if we want to try the mass dispel thing, what it probably makes sense to do is like... One, two, three, four, something like that. And each person that has a debuff picks a marker. Maybe we do a triangle because it's supposed to be 3. 1, 2, and 3. And literally everybody else needs to be outside of this area. You cannot, like, this trim, if you are touching it, you're wiping us. Yeah. So let's try this. We'll try the revival. So who's revivaling first? Oh, we just have Owuga. So Owuga can revival it. And we'll have to do it a second time, or we'll have to do it again in phase 3, rather. And we'll just see. Or second time in phase 2. We'll find out. Here's bugs, followed by frontal. Alright, webs. Teams set up, you have very little time.
Got a bit to go, Toby.
There's the burrow. Now we play Red Rover. Professional.
Frontal.
Alright, teams start setting up. You have a bunch of time, so don't rush.
The evoker that's linked to me working too.
Frontal.
Oh, you can break them.
Yeah, it's a
with just ball.
distance. We don't have a.
Personal
This is gonna be full damage.
We got one. We got one. We got
Two.
one.
Oh, we got one. Oh, man. Clutch. Alright, we're transitioning soon. Here's the intermission. Alright. Remember, you do not want to be in the middle. As soon as the first
Protected.
void step happens, we are all leaving middle and we are never coming back. Alright, get out of mid. Well, we're gonna get yanked out of mid. Break your lines and then just get out
There's
of
a
mid.
gateway.
We need to kill the scarabs. Alright, get out of mid. Unless you have, I guess unless you have a debuff? I don't know. Maybe debuff people can be there. Debuff people find a marker. We only have 2 debuff. Oh, we have 3. We need dispels, but this is our revival. Keep dispelling until it gets on the boss. We did it. Raw brute force, but we did it.
Ooh.
She's in tall.
Alright, we have more debuff people.
You can cloak the debuff off, by the way.
Yeah, please don't.
Well, I'm on top of the boss, right?
Oh, well, it's got 12-second duration when you put it on the boss. It runs out. Awuga? Oh, fuck. That's not the mechanic I expected. Now we need it. Hentry. Exile. Volkavad. Volkavad.
You need to be on top of the boss. Like right under it.
I'm not sure if that was Volkavad being out of position or if it was just a late dispel.
I was on top of the marker, but I guess people were close by.
You were behind me, so it dispelled and hit me instead.
We're seeing new mechanics, though. Look at that spike storm.
Oh, it's the things from Kurok.
Yeah.
This is a good fight.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I think just doing the dispels. Oh, here's a question: can we stack the dispels up on one person in advance?
Yeah, but they get
If you get 3, you're going to disorient them, right?
Right, but let's say that we have a healer,
Protected.
right?
Or a
and the
tank.
healer goes, or a tank. Except I can't do this spell. But my thinking was like we could have, let's say, Snow, go find a person with a dispel, stand on them, dispel them, and pick up 2 stacks that way, and then they can go and stand on like in the middle of the boss. I think these markers are bait. I think we don't do these markers, but they can go stand in the middle, underneath the boss, and dispel themselves, and immediately give the boss 2 stacks. Then we just have one. We basically means we do 2 dispels during the cast instead of 3, and it makes the timer more forgiving. Does that sound like sane?
Can try.
All right. So Snow, you are designated plague carrier. If you need somebody to stand still so you can steal a buff from them, just yell at them. There's bugs in the frontal. Teams need to go ASAP. All right, we got our team set up. He's doing the charge.
So assuming we get him caught, you can be in the line as long as you're past the point that he'll get caught.
Probably worth testing.
I did. I just tested it.
Okay,
Works.
cool.
So you don't have to panic as long as you're outside.
That does buy us like quite a bit of extra space for that spread too. All right, teams start setting up. Use bugs plus frontal.
You can stop the bugs.
Need someone with me and the one close to the melee boss.
I'm doing it. I fucked it up.
Need someone in there with me. There we go.
Alright, we got it.
Go along.
The extra damage he takes is just a debuff on him, right? It's not like a shield we have to break.
It seems that way. Alright, we are transitioning. Remember our strategy for next phase. If Snow yells at you to stand still, you stand the fuck still.
Unless they really change that, you don't even really need to find the first one. You just find one where it's going to be later.
It just as long as the one you're standing in will pop after the one next to you.
Not even that.
I
it's
wouldn't be
just-
surprised if the pattern is so complicated on Mythic.
Yeah. You can stand in 2 of them that are concurrently exploding. It's just the hitboxes are a little wink.
Alright, here's the first void step. We get yanked. Alright, we need to kill bugs. And then get the fuck out of the mid. Everybody out of mid. Nobody should be in mid.
I don't have a dispel.
Go hit word up or something.
Well, there's loads of people under the boss here. You can
Dispel Archaic. I need one more. Oh boy.
There's a lot of people. So have the boss in the middle.
I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna
It
look at
was
the replay.
rotating between Rav and Hendry for like 3 dispels.
I'm gonna look at the replay. If I say your name, you're in deep shit.
Protected.
All right, we don't actually have maps.
Eisen forgot his feature set. Oh no.
Oh no. So like the people that I see that are like under the boss, Octal, Whisper, Rav, Patadog. The others look like they're probably out of it.
Oh, those are the 3 velocity people.
Are they not in Discord?
They are not. Nobody ever linked it to them.
Babs.
I asked and nobody responded.
There's a gateway if you're stuck under it now. If you get dispelled and you don't have it anymore, just get out.
Wait, sorry, I'm a little confused. What exactly was the issue?
We had 4 people standing on the boss, and it was bouncing dispels back and forth instead of going onto the boss.
The spells go onto Takaz, right? Not a noob.
Correct.
Okay, but I was under a noob, right? I wasn't under Takaz.
Then you're okay.
Nope, you were under Takash.
On that last pull?
Yep. Wait, hang on. This might not be the last pull. It might have taken a second to upload. It did take a second to upload. All right, that was the pull before. Pull before you were. Hang on. This one I see word up. I see Rav, and Rav is right next to Hendry. Yeah, okay. So
It's the 2
Snow.
warlocks and the shadow priest that were
Yeah.
stood right next to it without a dispel.
So the timing seems pretty tight if we're going to do that. We don't have a weak order to automate it.
Wait, so why can't we do your idea of as markers and just everyone being farther away?
It seems like it's terrible.
How many debuffs go out?
3.
Just put 3 markers, have someone get on each marker, and then mass before...
We tried that. We literally did that 2 polls ago.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on, to be honest.
Yeah, I know.
The people with it just need to be super tight to her if everyone else is far away. If someone else is trolling like on top of one of them, they can't do much about that. But if they're bouncing between each other, they're just not tight enough to her relative to other people.
Can it bounce
with
between
the
people that have the debuffs?
Yes. It goes to closest person, regardless of whether they have it or not. Yep.
It's very much like the 9. It can go to somebody else that already has a debuff, and it stacks. We're going to try this again. This time, hopefully people are actually in Discord and will follow instructions. To be 100% crystal clear about phase 2, you should not be in the middle. If you are getting dispelled, you run in to the center spot, you get dispelled, and you get the hell out. If you are not getting dispelled, honestly, like, not being near the middle is probably not enough of a bar. Like, get to the wall. Don't be anywhere fucking close.
So we're doing the thing where, like, if you get the debuff, you just call when you're in the middle and they dispel you. We're not doing the run to Snow shit.
Unless Snow wants to run around and chase people for debuffs, I think we just...
I think running to the
try
walls
and...
is way better.
Yeah, okay, we'll just do that. Or rapid fire dispels. We don't have a ton of time between the 2, Snow, because of it depends on how quickly the ads die, right?
Yeah.
So let's go again. Here's bugs into frontal. When the webs come out, teams gotta go quickly.
When do you want to get it?
All right, frontal is happening, or charge is happening rather. All right, here's frontal. We have a ton of time. Here's more webs. I think those are baited on people. Or like around people.
Enter the one you were in.
Teams get set up. Kill ads. Where's Kate? Here's the charge. We are phasing soon. Here's the phase. Oh, I see.
That evoker just learned how bad the hitbox is.
Game's dog shit.
Breaking all of the extra webs before going into this phase, especially
Seems
that
good.
in the middle, would be very nice.
Yeah.
Protected.
I'll probably run around and do that next pull. Alright, so we are in phase 2. First thing that's going to happen is the grip. We are going to be out of mid. Or we're going to get gripped out of mid. Here's the grip. Okay, we're going to kill these ads ASAP. Alright, everybody get to the walls, unless you're getting dispelled. If you're
All the
dispelled,
way
stand
out.
on the gold trim.
All the way out.
Boss is teleporting. Who's going first? Snow's got one. Nasco. We did it. Good job. We're getting grip to the middle. Boss is going to teleport to an edge now. So we're going to flip the script. Everybody is going to have to get away from the boss.
It goes back to the edge.
Void stepped. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it goes out to the edge,
Oh, the
and then
boss
it'll
is
go
right
to the
there
middle
in front.
before the thing. It always
Yep.
does the thing in the middle. It looks like it.
All right, cool. I'm taking a noob because I'm scared.
Okay.
We're having a good pull. All right, debuffs. If you do not have the debuff, get the fuck to the wall. Out.
Everyone
Or we're
out.
getting another one. I'm confused.
Break
Now
lines,
people go
then
in
debuff.
with the debuff.
Okay.
Everyone has to go out though first.
All right, let's get the dispels done. Volkovod still has one. We got the dispels done. Good job. This is our transition. We're gonna dodge spikes. So this is the Karag looking shit. Just don't get hit.
This is a cool way for this mechanic to work.
Someone get impaled?
Yeah, if you get hit, you get impaled. Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Game just lagged out for a second.
Oh.
Did the bop remove it or no?
Yeah, it did. Okay.
Did that. Bopper
All
moves
right,
and makes them
we're
immune.
going into phase 3. The thing of phase 3 is we're doing both the dispels and the charges. Healers, I want you to keep the dispels off of the orange and purple people, so that they can focus on the other mechanic. Oh, I got impaled by that.
Oh, it goes in reverse. Yeah.
All right, we're getting. I don't know what this is doing. It's just damage. All right, is it putting on dispels?
Healing, awesome.
All right, we're
probably
getting
wanna
yanked.
stop.
Yeah, stop damage.
Out.
Full stop
and
damage.
then
We're
we'll
getting charged
probably
soon.
Be teleporting out of. Probably teleport to
I don't know how we. Oh, we have a thing. Where's our other
Oh
thing?
no, people have to keep the webs from the pole.
Yeah, it's random.
That's what it is. Okay, so they assign people to keep
okay.
the webs
Big
from the
bristles,
pole.
hit rally, hit. I don't know, hit everything. We're alive. Cool.
Who needs mechanics?
Don't damage the bosses. We're gonna see the other overlaps.
okay.
I think we're getting dispels next. Yeah. Takaj is at 70 energy, so we should get dispels in like 20 seconds. Here's Void Step.
My boss is out.
Dodge frontal.
We have the dispels. Everybody out of mid. Everybody out of mid. If you have a dispel, stand on the gold trim. Get set up for this. We're not damaging the boss. Don't worry about it. First person to get to dispelled is going to be UB Games.
Teleports middle. Everyone outside unless you have the thing.
Next is Babs. And we lost a debuff.
Protected.
So we're dead.
That's quite bad.
Yep.
Okay, and the swarm, if you're in the actual swarming piece, you can't target the bosses that are up.
That's
so
a
you've
really
got to
good
be
call,
relatively close.
I want to look and see what caused us to lose that debuff. If it was somebody putting it on the boss early.
Yeah, I
and
think I put it on the
expired.
boss early.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my fault.
All right, standing bad things. Let's go again.
That pulsing circular AoE in phase 3 you can outrange.
Is it doing like a smoke bomb thing where you can't hit him if you're out of it?
I was hitting him fine. It looked like it was about 30 yards was the total range on it. 10 yards
Okay.
each.
So it's just don't bring melee. Got it. Die quickly, please.
Nothing does
I'm
damage in this fight.
trying.
All right. That was a good pull. Let's do
Protected.
it again. All right, let's see. Debuffs.
So P3, the webs are random, so people just can't break them early.
Yeah, we can't assign people to
Okay.
it. Yeah, so somebody put Stinging Swarm on the boss early, and it expired before we did the next one. So on Mythic, you probably would do that because there's plenty of time. Like it actually would have had time if we were prepared for it to stack it up and stun the boss at the right time.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
just have to say something, right?
Yeah.
And then everyone else can go.
For heroic, we probably just want to like wait until the cast starts and do 1, 2, 3. Because if with that kind of positioning, like people with the dispel standing on the gold trim, you move in, you get dispelled, you move out. It seems pretty good. But let's go again.
Fights look good.
Did you see what we were doing with the first fight?
Yep. Just overlapping circles and circles.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let that stay, I don't think.
Yeah, I think they won't let Magma Rank happen again. Alright, we're killing bugs, dodging frontal. Alright, teams get set up. Trust the teams. Trust the teams.
Don't
trust.
trust.
The teams. Don't trust the teams. We can wipe it
I
up.
trusted.
You're betrayed.
Rogan's her menace.
I wonder what happens if everybody gets impaled. Like, does the boss just instantly reset?
I
Let's
bet you
test-
slowly wait for everybody to die.
It does
Probably.
damage, doesn't it?
Probably.
Not a whole lot.
Not a lot.
You want to test
That's
it real
a
quick?
theme for this fight. Does it do damage? Yes. Does it do very much damage? No.
I think that's an achievement actually. Hold on.
Protected.
It's 1 million every 3 seconds or whatever.
Alright, 12 seconds, you're dead.
Well, maybe you're dead.
Okay, but weak mage is ruining our health.
Mages need nerfs.
Give me Mark of the Wild, please.
No, you.
Oh.
Alright, teams get set up.
Coming to you, Hendry. Go.
Alright, here's the charge. Trust the teams. They're set up this time. Hit a noob.
The Malson's out of range.
I think we should be nice to the noobs. We signed a contract.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me a second to realize what the joke was.
I'm trying to be on my best behavior, so I've wanted to say that all fucking text.
I'm gonna clear out some of the stuff in mid, get away from Toby, get out. Toby, get out. Okay.
Can you stun the bugs? It just knocks.
Yeah.
Alright, orange team. Sorry, I took your shit. Need to get set up now. Is purple team set up? Purple team's not set up. Somebody come stand in this other one with me. We did not get that entry. So close.
If people are trying to like hero
Die.
it without 2 people in the effect, it just doesn't fucking work. You just break it on yourself.
Let's die and go again.
Need markers on the teams.
I have marker. Oh, I had markers on you and Orange Bar.
You do? Still? I'm Mark.
I used
Toby and I
to.
have the nice marker. That's my eyes broken. I see orange on me and purple on Hendry.
I'm
This
trying to
boss
find
really doesn't do a lot of damage.
trying to find that dwarf in the middle of all these spell effects.
Well, it's not so much like you pick one, and then the
Protected.
normal man's gonna come over and help
Yeah,
you with it.
I'm trying to come to you. The thing is just where you are. Like, people are just one jumping into the one near you, and that's like, okay, we're changing. And then we
Everyone was standing next to one, and then Eisen cleared a bunch, and we had to move last second to get
Yeah, that's my
more.
bad.
So
I'm gonna wait
Wiping
until
raid.
we're transitioning. Like after we do
Yeah.
the second
Yes,
charge,
please.
I'll run around and
Yeah,
clear.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just the
Yeah.
very last
Yep.
set.
Yep.
Next to include.
All right.
And
So
only the ones in the middle.
Let's go again. I trolled on that one a little bit.
It's okay. It's totally a hunter mechanic instead of a warlock mechanic anyway.
Yeah, if only we had some.
Nope. It's a warlock mechanic.
Stay aware of the warlocks. They're fragile.
It's actually a healer mechanic because there's nothing else for them to do on this fight.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I mean, this is currently a 1-tank fight too, so I'm just here for moral support.
We have 3 healers and 1 extra tank to do mechanics.
All right, teams get set up. There's not much time for this one.
I'm with you, Henry.
Teams are good.
Yeah, are we like this?
Don't stress. Just do the thing.
That works. You could do it with 3 people. But
Oh yeah, that was like a third person with this.
And anybody that still got it can just break.
Wait, so there's 3 people, you get 2 lines?
Yeah, there's like an
yeah,
L
so if
shape
you have
made.
2
Then you
people
just-
outside and 1 person inside, you could probably use 1 circle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can just use 3 people in 1 circle to break it instead of 4 people on 2 circles.
We have some time, teams. You know, shimmy over to where you're getting your stuff.
Henry, come to your left.
Oh,
All right, teams get set up.
If you're linked with me, we're doing charge.
Do the charge. Okay, I'm gonna run around and clear. Stay out of the webs. All right, room's clear. We're transitioning shortly. Go ahead and res Volkavod.
One thing I'd be curious to see is if we have a bunch of people in it. Like if we have 6 people in it. If 1 person gets it. All of the people get the link.
We are in phase 2 now. Frontal. We are getting yanked shortly. Plus yank.
Normally you pay extra for that. Faster enough.
Alright, kill bugs and then get away from middle. Our people with dispels are myself and Van Exemplary. Get to the edges of the thing and wait for the teleport.
Everyone needs to be all the way away.
It is going to be AABBCD. Exemplary. We got it. This definitely is like a little bit more. If you do the positioning, I feel like a healer can just eyeball it, but we're working on it. Puzzle. Getting more debuffs out. Everybody get away from the middle. Like Toby, Snow, and Word Up have it. So you guys can start getting set up. Everybody else get out of the middle. Away from the middle. Get to the wall. Anub is over in here. In this edge. Get to Anub.
If you don't have it all the way out, there's someone in the middle. James
We're
Shaman.
getting
Out,
yanked.
out, out, out.
We're
It's
getting
yank
yanked.
first. Dispel stay.
Alright, dispels now. So whoever is there, Word Up.
Yep.
We got it. Good job. So I'm gonna break some web. And now we go into phase 2, or intermission 2 rather. Just dodge.
So mostly when you get yanked, don't break your web right away, right?
Yes. In phase 3, when you get yanked, don't break your webs. We're gonna see. It does some ticking damage, I think.
We can leave a lot of the raid.
But since there's so little other damage on this fight, I think we just say don't break it until the charge.
He gets in a rage effect that he can probably trank or soothe or something.
Alright, so we're doing charge first.
It's going to be pull, don't break, then charge.
Don't get impaled.
You guys are gonna have to remove the impales from logs.
Oh yeah. Alright, we're gonna get yanked soon. Here it is. Don't break your webs.
Move out, don't break.
It's okay. It's
We've
okay.
got plenty. We're fine.
Larry,
Res
stay with
Kate,
me.
Res Kate, Res Kate. Alright, we're stopping the charge now.
Just everyone. Doesn't matter. If you still have it afterwards, just break, pop a defensive if you're cautious.
Oh boy. You went just through a couple before.
Yeah, definitely would not trust that too much. So don't kill the boss. I want to do the next set of mechanics. We're going to get the dispels. I want to see how this works.
Just stop DPS. Then.
Yeah, stop DPS, stop DPS. Here's the first void step. I think we get yanked.
You'll yank us. So he still has one more teleport.
Share with dispels here.
I have one.
It's
don't dispel them
Kate,
onto the boss.
Awuga. I'm gonna grab a noob. Awuga and Myth.
He still has a bit. Can you taunt Dodge also whenever?
Yeah.
Get out of mid
Here
if
it
you're
is,
in mid.
here it
If
is,
you're
here
in
it is.
mid and don't have the dispel, get out of mid.
Okay. One,
We went to
two.
Henry, I think.
Kate Hentry. Kate Hentry. Kate Hentry.
I have both now.
Kate.
Got it. I got dispel.
Yeah, with timing.
Someone else was out there with it.
It was the Henry
People
guy.
just standing in the middle.
It's okay though. Good testing. These are both pretty neat fights. We will have mythic testing tomorrow. We obviously have more than 20 people showing up. We will see what attendance is like tomorrow. If we have too many, I don't know what's going to happen. Good luck getting teleported back to major cities. Currently, we have 20 signups tomorrow, or I guess 15 plus 5 tentative. I'll probably try and go by sign up order as much as I can, but you know, show up.
Will you be forming early in case so people have time to find another group if you don't have room?
I'll be on probably like 20 something minutes early. And I'll ping 15 minutes early, but it's gonna, yeah. I'll do it a little bit earlier than that. Maybe I'll go 20 minutes early just so people have time to like go find another group if
Protected.
we have more than 20.
Thank you.